Okay, so we have this conversation, the debate, the notion that men are intimidated by successful women, and he logically breaks down how the idea of dating down comes from women being naturally superficial. Do you agree? I have not watched this at all. It just came across my feed. I said, you know what? Let's make a video about it. So I'm hearing it for the first time in real time along with y'all. Let's go.
I strongly disagree. No man is intimidated by any woman because of her credentials. That's not the case. It's usually the character and traits that come with that. They usually have extremely high egos, and you can't tell them anything. And they usually come off extremely masculine. Like what you said you can be masculine, and it might be too much for men. It's an attraction thing. Men are not attracted to masculine traits in women. That's what it is.
I don't think that's necessarily true, because someone who, for example...
Man tells woman something about men. First thing out of woman's mouth, I don't think that's true. You can't make this shit up. I cannot stand that shit. Ladies, listen to what men say. Y'all are the ones that should not be listened to. Y'all are the ones who we have to pay attention to what you do. Listen to what men say. When men are telling you about themselves, they are telling you the truth. Shut the F up, chick, and listen.
I've known men who were intimidated and jealous because I had a college degree and they did not. It's not just the trait that came with that. It was, I have a diploma.
Bitch, what the fuck nigga look like? Oh my God, she has a college degree. I can't stand that bitch. That's some zesty ass shit. What the
Diploma, they did not. It's not just my quote unquote masculine traits that was a turnoff.
I would say that might be unique to him, but generally, it's the traits that come with it. It's
Good save, brother. That might be unique to him, but generally speaking, I told y'all this is my first time seeing this in real time, so I apologize for keep interrupting, but that just triggered me. I'm triggered. Shout out to Ugly Money Nietzsche.
It's not the degree, it's the traits. This idea of dating down and dating on your level stems from women. When men have money, they don't view it as dating down when they're with their women. You guys say that, not men. If a man has money and he's taking care of a woman, there's no point that he thinks he's dating down. He's just taking care of his woman.
I think it's dangerous for a woman to date down because we see it all the time. Men.
You guys all said that you would, though. You guys all said that you would date someone that made less than you, and then you said that you didn't.
I didn't respond because
I thought they said, then they all switched.
We didn't see potential. I don't see potential.
Not guaranteed.
Yeah, I appreciate economic security. That's all I want. If
Oh,
you
we
are
know
secure
that,
as
yeah.
a man,
What if you're in a field where like you're still studying, or it's something that you know that the payoff isn't immediate?
I wouldn't view that as potential, though. I mean, okay, you can, but honestly, if someone says, I'm going to school for psychology, when you graduate, if you...
Yo, where did they get these black people from? I'm sorry. Where did these black people come from?
You want to become a psychologist, I know that you have to go and get a master's degree. 9 times out of 10, you have to go and get a doctorate degree to become a big breadwinner, okay? I know that eventually you're leaving from that field of study and you are in the works of going and becoming economically secure. See, that's not potential to me. You are a musician, yes? Yeah. And so you make money?
Yes.
If you take on one extra person and they lose their job, do you think that you'll be able to carry you all's household?
Soon.
Okay, so myself listening to you, as I stated, if I talk to you as a friend, because that's how dating starts, I'm listening to you, and if you have enough charisma, I'll look at you and I'll say, okay, this is a man who I think will eventually become economically secure for us. See, I want to date someone who is economically secure for himself first. So that's what I'm thinking about potential.
I'll be honest, I don't believe it.
You want to date an adult. Am I missing something? She just described an adult, right? She just described a grown person that takes care of themselves and takes care of their bills. Economically secure. If you're not economically secure, just means you can pay your bills and afford the life that you have. Like, I asked my homegirl last night, I said, what kind of dressing did you just put on that word salad that you just spewed? Like, it's just a bunch of just words, verbiage. Bitch, all you just said is you want to date an adult. Like, this is so complex that you had to use your hands and everything to Be careful of bitches that talk with their hands too.
Any of this.
You don't
I think
believe
it
any
just
of
comes
this?
straight to just superficial stuff.
Superficial.
I mean, we live in a superficial society. Women only want the men with.
Yeah, as they should.
Oh, thank you.
But let's
just cut the beat.
As they should. Women only want the men with money, and the girl said as they should. Now, ladies, I do agree. Fellas, get your bread. Get on your shit. If you not making money, you don't. If I'm broke and I'm not making money, I don't deserve no coochie. I don't deserve no coochie. If other men that could be out here, what do you call it, homosexual? Salutes to you. Salutes to you. But as a man, me personally, I got to be on my game first. I got to be chasing my purpose, living my purpose, on my purpose, pursuing my purpose in life, and getting to the money. The bitches come later.
Yes,
I feel like
it's
so-
about money.
Yeah, it is.
Fundamentally
That should be
wrong.
the number
Yeah.
one thing when you're dating. That should be the first thing that
Why?
you. One of
Materialism
the
should
things.
be the number one
It's
thing.
not. It's not just
materialism.
materialism. It's
Yeah,
that
but
I,
it is materialism.
as
There's so
a
many
woman,
assholes with
as
money,
a
though.
woman, we
That's
need
what
to
I'm saying.
know.
It's not just about money, but I
it
do
is.
agree
It
it's
is
important.
about money.
It's not.
There's just a lot of
Money
BS.
should be the number one thing that one of the top things that a woman should look at when she's dating.
It is the main
Look,
topic.
It is.
Saying,
It should be.
Are you saying one of or the most important?
The most important, yes.
I partially disagree because I think there are, kind of like we mentioned earlier, there are preferences. If you find someone that is interested in a certain characteristic that you have, perfect, great for you. And so we have these assumptions that, oh, all women are superficial. That is not the case. Absolutely.
Most.
Majority.
Okay, well,
Yes.
that is.
I don't think
That's what the numbers
I
maybe
don't
what
care
you
about words, I care about actions. The actions say that women are superficial.
maybe what you encountered that may possibly be
I
the
think
case.
there will be a lot of men that will agree
However,
with me.
can
That's what men in general encounter. But I will say this: most women are superficial. I don't agree with that. Most women typically date superficially. I do agree with. I know that was a lot of word salad. Balsamic vinaigrette is the dressing I just put on that word salad. But the point is, like, because you do have instances, going back to what I just said, of women who will deal with a dude who ain't got shit. That nigga broke. I've been that dude before. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been that dude. I had nothing going on. I ain't have no money. I ain't have my own spot. I ain't have a car. But that woman loved me. You know I was tearing her ass up in that bedroom. So yeah, it was all good. She was cooking for me, everything. She ain't have a lot neither, but shit, we made the motherfucker work. You feel me? So that's definitely a thing. And here's the other part of it too. I say this often. If she likes you, she likes you. All that, she not going to Applebee's or Cheesecake Factory. Like Cheesecake Factory on the first date, how you gonna turn your nose up at that? Like that's wild. All them where I won't go on the first date or what I won't deal with as a woman, all that shit goes out the window. If she likes you, she likes you. So that's where the superficial stuff goes out the window. So I will say that to their point. But I think that overall, it's in our DNA. That's why I don't have a problem with it. Women want security. This is how they are hardwired. When we go back to our ancestors and there was no money in the world, it was who can provide the most so that we can live to the end of our lives and raise these children to survive. That's what it's always been about. It's always been about survival. Nowadays, we have money, we have currency, so that becomes the protection and the survival aspect. So that's that instinctive nature that we as human beings have. Us as men, we have always been the ones to go out and hunt and to get the food and to build the shacks and put the stuff together so that we have what we need for the family. We the ones that had to go out and face the weather. So this is instinctual. Like it's in our DNA. I have no issue with that. I think that we need to be more honest about it. Now, for the girl that said that is the most important thing, and it's funny she got her finger up at number one as I said that at the same time. I don't have no issue with that. I think more women should be honest about it, and I think more men should understand that and accept it for what it is. Yes, you do have your occasions where a woman is just so into you, she wants you for you. It don't matter you could be the brokest nigga on planet Earth. She loves you. She wants you. You just do it for her. Shout outs to those ladies. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Peace. Service, but you're not making enough money off of it because you don't have enough exposure. DM or email me right now to get promoted on my platforms. I have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 460,000 followers on Instagram. I have the following that you want to get seen in front of. I was able to increase the sales of this Amazon book off of a YouTube sponsorship with just 30,000 views. And I was able to give this artist 15,000 views with the Instagram repost in less than 24 hours. So DM or email me at bookingcranklucas@gmail.com right now to get more exposure and more money for your business.